Alrighty.
Let's go.
Dylan, your fan. Waymarks.
Okay. Let's go.
I'll have another macro. I'll use a different macro for the other boss.
Yeah.
Horse, chicken, crab, bomb. I'm just gonna hello. Oh, I don't know what happened to you guys though.
I'm getting
Napsol.
fine. You can just block.
I do not have res.
Yeah, I know
Wait, what happened to you guys? Were you just not topped, or?
I don't know why they died. I know that I got a PC, I had a thing, so it didn't build me, but I'm not sure about Rhea.
No. Not bad for a first ball.
It's okay.
Tom, crab, horse.
to the points. Wait.
Oh right, this bottle.
Yeah. For what
You
it?
need to wait 3
Sorry,
times, so you just go slowly to the spot. I suggest you just wait outside of the old tunnel unless it's the last one.
Chicken, horse, palm, crab. No swamp. Two, three. No swamp.
Wait.
Crab, kettle, crab.
Rough, yeah. No have red.
I don't have res.
I'll rest. Thank you,
Okay. I'm going clockwise from north.
Clockwise from north.
Oh wait, that's south. Actually, no, that is still correct. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Just
oh,
like Ow!
If you could keep alive, I can provoke and have the ground.
No.
Have.
Oh, hey,
Man,
hang on.
I don't think so, man.
No one more. One more. Two.
Yeah. Yeah, we go clockwise. You follow the snake pyro. You follow the snake pyro. You should follow the snake pyro. Yeah, that's the image.
Okay.
No, 0.5%.
Yeah, that's the
Wow.
No, I threw myself off because my
I
correct
repair.
I went to the I was walking to the correct position, but I second guessed myself because it was on the south. And the mechanic is quite annoying.
Yeah, you should just go.
Although we do skip it if we just don't have any death.
Yes, technically.
Rat, bomb, horse, chicken. Swap. I'll provoke. I'll let it meet you. Oh. Yeah, I can't actually. Wait, what if I do that? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, this isn't happening.
Yeah.
I don't think you can follow and run into a boss.
Chicken horse bomb run. Yeah. No swamp. CD. No swamp. Crab, turtle, horse. As is could just skip. Just
Part of the dream.
yeah. If it's at like 5% off the rig, it's definitely fine. As long as the tethers aren't like snapping on people immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set
Like the,
set the waymarks first. Don't do the wall.
Does she want to leave the
You don't
arena?
need to do the boss at all. Just set the
No, I only hit it because someone else already pulled it.
No, because the shortcut already appears, right? So even if you die, it still it doesn't.
Oh yeah, I mean,
You won't be denied. You won't be
I
denied
didn't.
entry.
Yeah. Like the only real reason you do it is to reset your cooldowns.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just hit it because it was already pulled, and I was trying to pull it out of the arena, not realizing that there's a fence right here.
Okay, let's go.
I'll do 5 seconds.
The thing is that when I because I don't know if I want to keep on resetting everything.
Resetting it right now.
Giving the boss
Oh. Oh, close, I guess.
What?
Let's just reset. Just reset. Near 2 donut, far 1 donut. Just gotta remind myself every time. That time, actually, I was the unmarked, but apparently I clipped in the middle. I
Yeah,
was just
because
not tight enough.
moved late, I think. You went
Yeah.
to the middle, but you got already snapshotted. Unless you are able to, get close at the right time, then maybe.
Oh, you can't gap close because
Yeah, because
you're already inside a hitbox. If you use the gap closer at that range, you don't move. In fact, it's counterproductive because of animation locks you. Yeah. I tried to adjust. Yeah. I think it's best that for no one to call that mechanic because it's very confusing when someone says near one, for example, because that's near one. When it's near, one needs to go out. One is the circle area.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Or you could do like 1 in, 2 in. Alright, I got blade. So this is we dodge, and then it gives us a third marker with untradeable tethers. Oh, that was actually behind. Oh, there's one more after. I guess. A lot of damage. I feel like mechanics like that, you kind of just need to have like Bell and that's like the exact spot that you'd use Bell or Pan.
I can pop Technicians there. Should help. Yeah, probably debuffs on the boss is should help then.
Okay, so it can.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. No, I stood in it before and I was like, oh, I guess I want to test that. It didn't.
go back in.
Yeah, I didn't have anything either. I almost had Veil.
Go, go, go.
I think I was too slow to move to the middle then. Because I accidentally opened up the freaking chat pane while I was trying to move and do my rotation. I was like thinking my keyboard died, but I was just typing.
Oh,
AMT marker to stack. Can I go to your waymarks? Run, middle.
Res, I can find it here.
You stack AMT and one stack.
Yeah. You wouldn't. Unsafe side. Hey, why did that?
one hit. Yeah, have rest. Heal. Ow!
I don't have those. Oh,
No, the there.
yeah, just ignore that. Oh yeah, let's try that again. I didn't realize we hadn't all loaded in. Too early. I don't know why I fucking stepped in too early. I'm gonna save Veil for the next minute instead of using it though. No, I did that wrong.
No,
I
doesn't
misread
allow.
9.
Okay, I can see why that's a problem. You need to be a middle so you can't share more weapons. So some permutations will still cause you to kill one another, depending on where the sword is. So you can't really stack two together sometimes.
How so?
Depending on where the sword is, right, you need to...
It's kind of annoying to identify. I wish I couldn't see your swords, but you have to because they can kill each other.
Yeah, that's
But
the
it's like,
problem.
it makes it really hard to identify your own sword when all of them are on top of each other like that.
No, because the thing is that, okay, so remember your mechanic is if the sword is hitting your bounce spot, go right side. So don't yeah. Because for Dylan, he also had the same thing, so he needed to go to his right instead of coming to my side. Yeah. And why the reason why we can't go to extreme left and right is that the let me just click and show this part here, I guess, so that then it's easier to explain.
I guess, like, in some blade patterns, maybe.
Yeah, in some patterns you can't do it because when you okay, yeah, okay, can. I think that should be enough. Click this.
Wouldn't it need to be, like, hitting you in the side to be threatening to someone next to you, though?
Because the sword is so. Let's say if you want to go to the extreme left or right side, and the sword is in the middle. What happens is that it will kill you. You can see that. If the line is at front, not sword front, no. Is you go to based on the red plan. Remember, is you go to your right side. Facing in into the arena, you go to the right side, right section.
Wait. So that one there, though, that was the incorrect spot for you.
Yes, that was the incorrect spot. So I went to my right side, but Dylan also had the incorrect spot, but he went left, his left. So that's why causing both of us to be together, and hence my point of saying that if you stack together, that does not work because I will die.
Well, you were dead anyway.
Yes. So I can't be at the extreme left in that case. I need to be on the extreme right. He maybe can go to the extreme left.
No matter what happened there, if you went to that corner, you're dead.
Is it? Let me see.
Yeah, because the line was coming across. The line was coming across and was going to hit you. Like, it was going to be shooting you in, well, the side that it hit you. The line, like, if you were on the left side or the right side of the three, it's going to hit you on the same spot.
I can't see it. Let me see where is that line coming from. Yes.
So, like,
no, you see that line is coming from the yellow way mark 2 in that case. So where exactly I need to have a look at my POV.
Hang on a second, let me pause it. The right spot.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like a full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if I went to the right side, I could have lived. Maybe not. Also, as what you said. Maybe. So in that case.
Yeah. Wait, what was the timestamp here? Hang on. I just want to watch it again.
You can just play that clip there.
Yeah.
But my POV isn't.
Yeah.
But my point stands that I don't think you can stand left and right.
So yeah, in this case, let's backtrack here. So if you pause it at 9 seconds in the clip there, you can see what I mean. So that one, you would have had to be dead center for that to actually work.
Yes.
That is the pattern that can unfortunately happen.
Yeah, so you can't stack to the left or right side.
Yeah, you have to be dead center.
Yeah. And based on the strat that we are doing is if it's
So
hitting
in-
your
wi-
hot
yeah.
spot, we go to the right side. Yeah.
That's,
Don't follow that.
so that would mean that you would have to, because technically speaking, I think you could use either. Actually, no, you wouldn't be able to stretch it out properly on the other side. You had to take that side. And let's do this one. I think Dylan would be okay with either because that line is going to bend
Maybe.
in the middle. I can't. Let me just scroll back a bit here.
But he just can't come over to my section. Otherwise.
Yeah, it's oh shit, gotta move. Yeah, I think there are some patterns where you just can't have two people in the same side.
It's not
But that mean it's like we can either hope that we don't get the bad pattern, or
No, if you went left, it will be correct for you. I think.
yeah, well sometimes either side
Sorry,
is
if you went
fine.
right. If you went right. Yeah. It will be
Sometimes
correct.
either side is fine, but sometimes only one side is fine. And yeah, in some unlucky patterns, like this particular pattern, for Blade meant he had to be in the middle of the spot. He couldn't share the spot with anyone else.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I suppose technically you could if you went to the back center and Dylan was in the top corner.
I don't know.
But
I'm
like,
not sure about
yeah,
that
that would be
I'm not sure about that.
it would be uncomfortably tight.
I'm
would
not
have to
sure
walk
if I
out.
have enough space to go out of them and not get hit by the puddle and die. That's the problem.
Oh, I mean, you'd
By
be
Dylan's puddle
walking.
in this case.
You'd be walking out of. No, not in front, in the corner. So like you'd be walking out of your puddle to the, like say he was at front right, you'd be walking out of your puddle to the front left because his puddle doesn't overlap the whole thing. He would have to be standing in the center. But anyway, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to set it, but yeah, okay. Yeah. But I think the idea here is, I think we should, for consistency's sake, we shouldn't have two people in one lane per se, or one corner in this case.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to look at our buddy. But that's a lot. That's like a whole extra thing that you have to
Yeah.
process.
But that's where
And
the
we already
anime
have some very
plan
little time.
makes it that if you are right, just go. As in, if your line is going to hit into your safe spot, just go left. While on the other case, if it hits into your unsafe spot, you go to the right side. Yeah,
Is that-
just do that? Just
is-
do that.
wait,
Don't
is
look
that-
at your buddy. Don't look at your buddy. Don't look.
Is this starting from facing unsafe in or
Yes,
safe in?
unsafe to the boss, unsafe facing the boss. That's the strat. That's the NA strat that we're looking at the weakness. Yeah.
And if you are, and if the initial tether before it curves is coming, or what is it? It's coming straight through. You go right.
The tether after it curves, if it's hitting your unsafe spot, so after the tether curves, if it hits your unsafe spot, you go to the right side. If it doesn't curve at all, no matter where you're standing, then go to the left side. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hope you know what
Like, yeah, it's what I need to see the raid for.
yeah, I'm having a little bit, and maybe I'll help you. So.
They really just don't give you any fucking time to look at the mechanic. It kind of annoys me.
What's this?
It's a very, very artificial way to increase the difficulty of it.
still go right? Huh? Wait, what does so? Wait, so what does so? I'm looking at what the link that Dylan sent. So it's saying that both players should still go to the right side. So why do you go to the left side?
What?
Yeah, okay.
So if the line doesn't go through the middle of the arena, across the boss that is, you go left.
Yeah. I'm going to just hit the ball because I don't see VM.
Oh. I didn't think that actually brings you, like getting him into combat doesn't actually count.
No, it does. If
Yeah.
you die and reset, it actually counts.
Oh, does it?
That's how you
I thought
do
it's
it. When you from in case you go AFK, you wipe that game and it will cause a reset. And
Yeah,
yeah.
I thought that specifically didn't work.
No, it does. That works. Really?
Nothing. Yeah, I want to test that.
Doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah, I'm almost certain it doesn't work. But I actually want to test it now. Because not right now, obviously. Like when we're done tonight, if you
you can
human me for 10 minutes, then yeah. Anyway,
Sure.
is everyone? Does anyone have questions? Anything to confirm? It seems to get. So, looking at this, for my own clarity, you face the boss,
Yeah.
unsafe side in.
Yes.
You can either go left or right. That's
Yes.
your only two options.
Yes.
If the initial tether is coming through the boss, then you go right, and if
Yes.
it isn't, you go left.
Yes.
But is there ever a situation where that does not work?
So you remember so the tether, if it goes left, so let's say you're supposed to go left, right? But it might not be your immediate left side. So you get what I mean. So let's say if 3 is your corner, your squad corner, and then you see the waymark coming from the arrow coming from C, and then it goes to 3 hitting you into your unsafe side. So your idea here is to go to the right side, right? But if let's say the tether is hitting you to your left, coming through, let's say you're here, and then the tether is going through 3, right? Connecting from 4 to 3, hitting you to your left side of your hitbox. Sorry, shouldn't be that way. Okay, sorry. Let's assume the tether is coming from north, connecting to 3, then it curves to the left and touches your character on the right side, then you go to the left.
It goes from the edge to reach you,
Yeah.
and then bends
Yeah,
where you are.
yeah, correct.
The only thing that you can change is where you are oriented to it.
Yes.
But it's like,
So you can change whether it straightens or it bends. That's
Yeah.
all you can adjust actually.
but in this case, well, whatever. Let's just pretend bad patterns that do not work. Pretend they don't exist for now,
Okay.
and just do the boss. If it's coming
Yeah.
across the arena to reach you, go right. If it isn't, go left.
Go left.
There are, I think, variables that can stop that from working, but there is not nearly enough time to like account for that and check your buddy and swap with them. Like
That's why there's no
you
buddy
have
involved in this system, so it eliminates the having to look for your buddy part. In my opinion.
well that's the thing though. If there's a variable that stops you from doing that, that means your buddy has to adjust, or you have to have two people on one side. Like you only have two places that you can go, left or right. In this case, there's only two spaces that are safe, because the other two are automatically unsafe because of your initial unsafe zones. So if you were to say have a tether coming through the boss on the other side of the arena,
Yeah.
that somehow prevents you from going right, you have to go left. But that means either that other person has to move to the right side, or you have to have two people on the left. Like you
Maybe,
were sharing,
Yeah, but
you were sharing the two save spots with your opposite. But let's just, because like for example, the one that we had before, where you had to be in the middle, that I think is the rare outlier where it's been a very inconvenient spawn. Because if that thing had spawned a little bit left or a little bit right, it wouldn't matter. It's the fact that it was spawned exactly where it was and had to hit you straight was kind of the problem. Anyway, let's just do the simple left-right, and if we
Yes.
encounter a horrible pattern, we can deal with that.
Yeah, we'll go back to that again. Yeah, that's great.
I think it's just going to be a. I think it's just one of those mechanics that is they didn't really test. Like it's got very unfair variables, although they are very rare. Oh, that was extremely close to murder.
Middle.
Under.
Your way, Mark.
Oh, we're not going to be able to survive this. Wait, oh yeah, it's not on me. I was like, if it's on me, it's but just. Having a horrible recovery going into the hardest mechanic that we're still trying to learn is not productive. Feels weird when people are yelling behind or whatever in any kind of call out. 'Cause I used to be a chef, so I'm used to hearing that yelled loudly behind me very frequently, and
You can be the one calling.
I do not want to be the one calling that. It feels, I don't know, it's weird. I guess you just say behind, when you're walking behind someone in the kitchen, because they could turn around at any moment and hit you with a hot pan. Oh, it's similar to check. I misread that. that was 2 sides. I'm just blind. Wait.
Back up, middle, D.
Echoing. Man, I hate it when it's... Yeah, you want to be a maximum range well, just so I can wings you. Fucking hate wings.
No, man, I don't know where to right.
I'm no
I
red.
was
Ow!
supposed to...
No,
I was supposed to go right for that one.
I will
Behind.
Oh! I just read that.
Ah!
Let me look at that replay, man.
Well, three people got that right, so progress.
No, the reason why why is because Dylan went to my spot, so I adjusted for him. That's why I couldn't move to my spot, and I just died.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying how like
So I'm looking
literally
at
the
board
only
review
reason why
to see
this
if
mechanic
he
is
went to the
difficult.
wrong place or is it a pattern there's nothing that we can do about it. Let me have a look.
Well, I think there are some patterns. There are some patterns where you will be forced to go to one side and the other person just has to adjust.
I'm trying to see if that's the case.
Like, for example, on slide 5 of the raid plan, the person who is on the south side, they can go left or right. It doesn't matter. And it's the same. It's the same for the person on the north side. But they can get a pattern that forces them to go to one side, and that could have a situation where it's like unfortunately the mechanic isn't designed in such a way that it forces everyone to only have one spot. It forces everyone to most of the time have both spots, sometimes only one spot, sometimes only one spot that can't be shared, and most of the time either spot and it can be shared. Like it's silly, honestly.
So
It's,
Dylan, from where it's pointing to you. Wait, let me see.
What?
Okay, I think I see what's the issue here. Why you went to the left? Because it showed that you could go to the left. So well, it showed for me that it could go to the right. Oh man, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. in that pattern, we could.
Well, yeah, I would have to see a screenshot of your initial
Yeah,
pattern.
no. In that pattern, we could have both gone left or right, and it wouldn't have mattered. Oh my god, this is so stupid.
Yeah. But if you are at opposite sides of the
Okay.
boss and you both went left, then you're going
Okay.
to not go to the same side.
Wait, let me look at the stupid red plan. Give me a moment.
That's kind of why it's important to have a side.
No, it's not that. The problem is because of how we position ourselves. That's why.
Yeah. Like for example, so both of you could go left or right.
No.
That's
Okay.
what you're saying?
So we should position ourselves according to how the red plan is. You look at the red plan, the consolidated one. You look at page 6. You stand exactly where it is. That will help you. Because where you stand is very important. Yeah, where you stand at the initial spot is very important. That
Yeah,
should be
too
the
far
way
under
the
the boss.
instances.
Well, if anyone is underneath the boss, it makes it very difficult for anyone to see anything.
Yeah, that's the problem
But
as well.
yeah, but in this case, take on slide
Because
5.
Because the problem, the issue was that just now when we tried doing that, right, and there are some swords that spawn in the middle of that safe lane, of the safe corner, and some swords that spawn on the left side, a bit to inch into the left side or the right side of the safe spot. So depending on where you stand, you might assume that it's okay to go right for both of us, and that might cause accidents. Yeah.
Yeah, max melee cardinals around the boss. I think since there is just simply no time to adjust, you can't. There just isn't time to adjust. Look at where you should be according to yours. If you can do both, just go left and hope that the other person isn't forced to join you. Try and accommodate them if you can. That's just it. Like the thing is, if you're both going left and you're on opposite sides, you're not going to the same side. Yeah, it is. It's stupid only because you have only 2 or 3 seconds to identify and move to a tight location. But anyway, let's just go and see it some more.
Just try to stand in the middle, and if you can't see your pattern, then
Don't stand in the middle.
yeah, don't
though.
stand in the middle. If you have to disengage, just
Stand at max melee. Stand at max melee. Not next to someone as well. Like opposite the person with the same pattern. Because otherwise, it's way too hard to see which tether is yours, and that has caused me multiple
use the
that's
legend,
on me,
right?
but
You have a line connecting to the center of the ball. You go here. Just go to the left. You don't have a line connecting to the center, go to the left side. That's on the page 6. Go back.
Yeah, don't sit too far under the boss. I got. I'm just gonna hello with this. Oh, you can't just hello.
Yeah, where you are is that's why we do
Then the bicycle now.
Yeah, no, I was because we had that. I thought I might have to. I didn't realize it would still knock me back even if I involved it.
I like by the wall.
Huh?
No, you still take damage from the spot even if it's correct. So there's a need to still heal at that part. If it's wrong, then you take 10 million damage. Yes.
Is there one more conventional set? When we have to go into our corners, are we going into the are the blades coming from across from your corner, or are they coming from behind in the corner? Like, are you when you're going for the last one there, when you've got one safe side, are you facing your safe side into the arena or out of the arena in your corner?
You should be facing it into the your safe side into the arena. That's for the last one.
Yeah, into the arena. Okay.
Yeah, into the arena.
Okay, that's where I was wrong. I
Yeah.
thought that it was the blades were coming from the wall again,
No,
like
no,
with
no.
the first one. Okay.
Facing it into the arena because the last one will have the
Yeah, they come from the
they come from the boss.
inside walls.
Yeah, they come from the boss. That's right. Look at the floor patterns for
No,
that one.
oops,
Okay.
wrong
It's
countdown.
fine, it's fine. No, you have to fight the
Yes, it wasn't in my marker.
yeah, but you weren't exactly
Yeah, that's what I mean.
no, it's supposed
Now get ready to stack. Oh, yeah. She's fine too. We should just stack wherever behind was. Because if I have to move, if I have to move, the wings Please fucking sucks.
bro.
Nope, I would don't. We are all dead. One more following us. Identifying my own one to go left or right is very easy. The only thing is that there are variables that require some adjusting.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like those
So you just
variables
need to
are...
see for this particular set, right? When you stay in the middle, if you see a line cutting through the middle, connecting you and your partner opposite of you, then you know that you just need to go right. Then if you don't see a line connecting your opposite partner, you just go left. Left
Yeah.
is soft.
Well, well, that's it. If I have to check my partner, let's just. If I have to check my partner as well, I'm not gonna have enough time to react to it. But the variables which force you to swap with your partner are pretty. I feel like they are rare enough to just kind of. In that case, left, actually both were fine, so I went left.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter, that mechanic wouldn't kill us. Actually, I don't know why we're
Yeah.
You get clipped
Yeah.
or something?
I imagine probably just, she was alone in a quadrant, so I'm assuming you probably just went to the wrong quadrant.
So, in
I would
that
have
case, the
to
line was
see-
connecting to you, you should have gone to the right side.
Let's, re-instance
Go,
for one.
yeah.
I want to go and make myself a copy real quick.
Yeah, sure.
If possible, if you're not going AFK yourself, could you just find the timestamp of when the tethers came out on that, so I can just see? Because it would let me say, "Oh, you should have been here." Anyway, I'll be right back. Sorry.
Let me have a
Ừ đi ha, về đi ha.
Mm.
Khó chịu chứ. Về đi ha. Đi ha, hết đi.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah.
Lines appearing. So this is that last attempt.
Yeah. Correct.
All right. So in this particular case, Raya should have gone left.
Mm.
And Dylan should have gone right.
Yeah, 不可以
This is
选
a
Yeah,
structure
择
I will.
Yes. Yeah.
But see this. I don't know why.
So, were you just like in the moment, just confused and kind of brain farted, or did you misread it and think that you were supposed to go a different way? Because I didn't see how you guys died, just that you did. Dylan? Like, in that moment, did you misread the mechanic? Or were you just confused and disoriented?
It is the same case I worked before. But now I will right. See this.
Well, I mean, so like, you see, well, the way I do it is, if the tether is coming out of the left or right, across from the boss, or just the opposite side of the arena. Well, if it's coming from the left or the right from the opposite side of the boss, then you have to go right, because otherwise it'll guaranteed hit you. But yeah, I guess like the only real easy solution is that if it's coming from the other side of the boss, you're gonna have to go right. If it's not coming from the other side of the boss, then technically you can go either, but go left.
Shoot the giant.
In this case, which were you in this case, in this diagram? But yeah, like in this case, like say you're looking at the south one, the south person in this. Their blade is coming from the other side of the arena. It's crossing through the boss, so it would be hitting you in the face. You have to. The only way to resolve that is by going to the right and making it go in a straight line. If your tether, like take for example the person who is at north, their tether is coming from behind them, so that means that they can go left or right. It doesn't actually matter. But you have to go right. Like the person on the south has to go right. That's the only way to resolve it. I don't know if there is a pattern that will force you to go left. Because the thing that forces you to go right is specifically the tether spawning on the opposite side of the arena and you having to go straight.
Yeah.
So I think you can only be forced to go right. But I don't think you're ever forced to go left. I think if left is an option, right is also an option. So default to left. If left is an option, always take left. I think. I don't know, but I don't think there are any patterns that force you to take the left spot. Like, I don't know all of the positions in which the blades can spawn. Is the thing, but yeah, that's yeah. In any case, us standing at max melee at Cardinals of the boss makes it far easier to see our own lines, as I've noticed, because previously we were kind of like cluttering underneath the boss because that would mean, less travel time. But that makes it so much harder to identify. Actually, yeah, it technically has been nearly 2 hours, and we're gonna be needing
Not
to
full
reclear
2
the
hours
first boss.
yet though, so we should
Yeah,
still
it's 10 minutes off, but we can use the practice on the first boss, even if we don't just like get it down quickly. And we usually go over time anyway. But as always, I always say the schedule is 2 hours. If you can't go over that, there is no pressure, and no one's going to get angry at you.
Yeah.
Because I personally, I really don't like it when statics have got like oh yeah, we do 3 hours, but then we do overtime. And if you were to say I can't do overtime, then everyone is like, what the fuck?
No, that's fine. But at least
yeah,
do the minimum 2 hours first. At least get more
Yeah.
practice in.
Just saying. Yeah, I never like. Oh wait, did I go into the right one? I think I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I always hate that when groups are like, oh yeah, we do three nights a week, 3 hours, and then they expect also extra days. And if you don't, it's like, well, you should be doing them. It's like, well, then you should have been putting them in the fucking schedule.
No, the
then I
the
would've
point was
complained.
to manage their expectations and agree on the number of days accordingly. Then don't expect more, but yeah, try to make sure that you don't get less as well. That's my expectation.
Yeah. That's me as well.
Yeah.
That's exactly mine. I just don't like it when people get angry about people not wanting to do
Right.
fucking overtime.
It's fine if you have to go
Alright.
like, after the 2 hour mark. I'm fine. with
Oh yeah, totally fine. I was just like pointing it out. Anyway, check your food and all that. Can you like, are you still farming tomes still? Because the extra
Yes.
HP that you would get
Yeah.
would probably make your survivability go through those.
With base network.
My survivability has gone up tremendously because I went up like 9 fucking speed. But that isn't really helpful for a tank. Like, you already have tank chicken, horse, bomb. No swarm. Two, three. Apparently that mechanic was bugged for that reason. It did, yeah, the stack did more damage the more people were in it. If there was 3, it was fatal. And I didn't know. I didn't fuck it up that hard. The funny thing is, it was survivable solo. It was survivable solo, but with as a tank or with minions. But like, yeah, if you had 3 people, it was fatal.
much down.
So many downs. That's okay. Just don't break the shackles.
Tank range will go north clockwise. Three times. One more.
Go on.
Okay, those ones take a long time to blow up. I was like, holy shit, that's a long way to walk with those orbs. But they just don't detonate nearly as fast.
Yes.
But we actually successfully did that mechanic the first time. Because we've only ever died to it and then died to it and then or skipped it. No. Oh yeah, I hate having to run from landlord Yeah, I got one that forced me to go left. So there is...
That's a hit. Four from a hit.
Okay.
Yeah, back 4-2.
What? Yeah, so there are indeed patterns that can force you to go left.
I didn't die. That is because he wasn't exactly in the middle, so his arrow curved and killed him. I don't have beats there though. I can't help you. I use both.
Yeah, I feel like
for the previous AOEs, the back-to-back AOE, 9 AOE.
Yeah.
I don't have any more.
I think for that mechanic, if you're doing it as white mage, you'd need bell. Like,
He needs bell for the 4 horizontal, the 4 score. Unless he can heal. He has to use either one sets of that.
the full one.
The one that you have 2 unsafe holes and 2 safe spots. That one. Then it does 4 times. Yeah. That mechanic, he has to move. I'm not sure whether he has the liberty to pass.
This is a very, very unfriendly fight for white mages. We do frequently stack up height, which would be good for Cure 3, but that's not going to be.
Problem. He might not have the time to cure 3 because he needs to go to his spot, so he can only use Levy's there, or he has to use Bell.
Oh yeah, in that particular spot
Yeah.
you can't do it.
Yeah.
I just mean in general in the fight.
Yeah,
like,
because they're
that's all
still
it's
taking
got going
damage.
for it.
So yeah, that's all.
Because the damage is very high, and white mage doesn't have much in the way of, like a big nuke
Yes.
OGCD.
Yeah,
They don't have
requires you
star.
to plan your mids and healing plan very well.
Stay behind. If I time the reprisal better, I can get both of them.
No, I can't get both of them. The other one,
Knock it up. Yeah, that would have had it big.
Was that a misread for you guys, or did you die damage?
Because Dylan didn't have the thing, right? So it's harder to read in that case.
Yeah. Okay. Is that a backstep? Just read. Was that a backstep?
Yep. This is surprising. I've never expected someone to do that.
You know, I know the Dragoons always get memed on for it, but like I
not
have
to do
seen
that,
far
yeah.
more. I have seen far more red mages and samurais
Yes.
than dragoons. Actually, I feel like the dragoons have collectively learned.
Not really. Not in my experience. No, not in my experience. Sorry. My
Not that I
sample
don't
size
see
must be
dragoons do it
small.
as well. But yeah, I've
more
seen.
dragoons die in M11 and doing the backflip for the triple rocks part. Yeah.
Oh,
I see more memes in that one. It's just a huge issue.
I've seen so many more red wing jets than that.
Although this is my first time playing Summer Thailand.
Yep. That was a late reprisal, so maybe you'll get this thing.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, okay. It's just fine. Yep. Check this. Yeah, let's go. What's the damage going on?
Remember to dodge the contract.
Behind.
Yeah, same actually. I thought I fucked up there, but no, it was short.
No, I just went to the damage, not the swaps. So much
Yeah, you don't have a lot of time. You kind of have to watch them spawn in. I think the easiest way is
The first one you can just look at the blades on the outer arena, but after that it starts to get very confusing. So I just the second ones onwards I start to look at the floor area and try my best. That's all I do.
after
But
the
yeah,
half room. Like I try to like number the inside things and it'd be like 1, then 2, then 3, then 2, then whatever. By looking at the outside blades, but like you're just gonna have to find your own way to internalize it. That is not something that can be called. It's a purely personal mechanic, unless you can follow someone who has the same pattern as you and you trust them with your life. Damn, even with freaking gap closing, still. I touched the wall, I see.
No, you didn't went to the wrong place.
No, Raya. I mean, I'm not sure if Raya was in the correct spot there, but touched the wall. Oh, I didn't see that post in Discord chat earlier. I don't know, let's, yeah. time. Yeah. So okay, so the one with the tether, you have to go immediately to the safe spot while the tether is up.
Yeah.
While the tether is okay, so I thought there was one more wave that you had to do legit.
Yeah.
But okay. So when your tether appears, you can immediately go to your safe corner.
Yeah, 5 hits.
Let me have a look at that. No, it can be counterclockwise from your first safe spot. It's not
Wait, what?
always clockwise.
Clockwise, counterclockwise. What are you referring to?
So, so you find your first safe spot, and then the pattern, accordingly could be you moving one tile either clockwise or counterclockwise, depending on how the arrows are set up.
Oh,
So-
can you never? Does it never force you to go diagonal?
So no, this is the second time I've done this mechanic, and the first one was going counterclockwise, and this time it was me going clockwise, one tile each. Yeah. So
Huh.
far I haven't had to revert or reverse or do something. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Interesting.
Let me have a look at the board for the last data. I need to see. Give me a sec.
I was like straight up trying to read it every single time, but that gets very confusing.
Yeah, it gets very confusing.
Because
right?
like
I
it
agree.
lays it
Yeah.
out. Yeah. So I figured there would be an easier solution, like a consistency to it, because there's always a pattern.
Wait.
If you can determine if you just have to go clockwise one each time or something,
Yeah.
that would be hilarious.
Okay. So this one required me. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. So based on that pattern. Okay. I get it. Yeah. So after that, after you're done with that pattern, right? Your last one will either require you to go, either counter the direction that you first went. So let's say if you had gone clockwise all the way, so you either go clockwise once or you have to go clockwise once and skip one. Depending on how the tether, which part of the tether lands. That one you have to use brain. That one you don't have a and you have to run to inner corner. So if you drop your AoE powder, try to make sure that your AoE powder is more inwards if you can, because you have to actually dodge
Fucking so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think when you need your tether to be taken, you should probably stand still. Because if you walk towards the person, you are like one to the left, one to the right, the server tick might just like not let you pass it because you the beam is being crossed for a shorter amount.
Behind.
Stay behind. Whoa. I got it.
Oh,
Behind.
I don't think it's gonna work, but
Now get.
it would have been.
wrong. First, that.
Oh wait, that was the wrong turn. I need to go to the
That's
three.
not
No.
okay, never mind.
We are getting much more consistent though with the earlier mechanics, which I'm pleased with.
Every quarter to
Yeah, like we're actually beating the first part of the pretty consistently. More than we are not.
to the Waymark. Orientate yourself and go to the Waymark. That one is like,
It's alright. We are learning. There's not, yeah, it's not really a mechanic you can afford to adjust anything to. That's how I feel. It's like it's just too tight. It's like you have enough time to get into the correct position, but if you were to start moving towards the incorrect position and then adjust, you know. Finally found a way to analyze EFR.
Cut the look wide. Wow. Yeah.
Alright.
So the puddle.
Yeah, the puddle disappeared before you have to go in there.
Oh, bye.
I didn't Clementi. That was just mitts. I can solve that with just
I
mitts.
thought you would have inbound that, but I assume you use your inbound already.
No, I already used the inbound. Okay. That's okay. So I don't know if that's consistent, but if you identify where your first spot is and then where your second spot is, you like if you have to go counterclockwise or clockwise, like just then, I
Yep.
identified my first spot. My second spot was counterclockwise,
Yep.
so I just moved counterclockwise, counterclockwise,
Yes.
counterclockwise. Then I identified, like when I got my tether, I could see that whatever side was going to be open, just
Yeah.
walk straight in there. As soon as your tether appears, you can move to your safe spot.
Yes, correct.
Okay, that is. It's getting a little easier to not panic and handle. It is tight. I think part of what makes it really tight is just how high the damage is as well, though. Like, any missed hit, any missed heal, someone decides to use it.
Middle.
Oh, we got it.
Oh, this click.
Yeah,
I just tried to deal, I guess. I hope that was a disconnect and not like a whole PC crash. Yeah, I mean, let's just read. Yeah, I mean, this is no point with Ryu. I'm assuming that it's a crash because she probably would have said something before. Ripperino. At least the next boss, or from what I've looked at, it seems a lot more slower and methodical. Like it looks complicated, but it's like, oh, it's this pattern. I go here, and then I go here, and counting the rotations rather than snappy reactions and identifying which marker you have in a 2-second window. Well, I mean, we'll see. It seems that everyone that I know who has done this says that this boss is the hardest.
Hmm.
But yeah. They're all pretty rough. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I finally found a way to consistently like internalize the near far for myself anyway. Since I only think about the two, it's near two, middle,
Oh, that one. Okay.
and far out. Near to and far out. Because
I mean, if you want, you can do the co-op if it helps you. I will.
oh no
focus on my own.
this is internalized me. I don't want to call it out unless like people want it to be called out, because I know it's confusing. If I'm sure everyone by now has got their own way of internalizing it. Also, welcome back, Ryo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of curious. Is it canonically Raya or Rhea or something else?
Reha.
Actually, is
Like-
Rhea.
Oh yeah.
Well, because Raya is a actual name, like in real life. So I've just assumed it was that. Is it from something? Oops. Funny. I used to go to school with a girl named Ryan. So am I. That's why I just go with the names of characters from games. For those very specific games. Wait, one second. Does the half room add a volume? Or just a damage down?
The half room is a damage down.
Not a
Damage
volume?
and
Half mood, half
like
mood.
half damage, half your HP for non-DPS, and the damage down.
Yeah. I guess I just misread that then. Because, I have a 600k. KH. I'm not sure what that means. Oh. No. I genuinely hope this character never gets a cameo in Kingdom Hearts. But I'm going to assume that you like Kingdom Hearts, so I'll refrain from talking shit about it. But it is a swear IP. I love standing at range and spamming Holy Spirit.
Set middle D.
See if it targets me.
Might not be
It's on me.
getting
I'll get the rest.
Hello, Ralph, my hand.
Yeah, you still need to not walk into it. I got Ryan. Ryan. Sorry. Woo. It's potentially doable. I don't know if anyone has a res left.
I don't think so. It's fine. Just do mechanic.
Where are you?
I'm at like northeast, man. Flying to attack.
Okay.
Oh no, you're
Never
getting
mind.
slapped.
I don't
Yeah, you're getting slapped. That's why I said. Chilling. But I will die anyways.
Oh.
Okay, never mind, I will
Wait,
die.
yeah, I just misread that one again.
I need more practice on this. And you will still make responsibility.
Yeah. That's we all need to just see it more. It's chaotic. I find it hard to read the second one. Ping issue? Are you lagging or something?
100, I'd say.
It is possible to have two at the same place, but it sometimes isn't. It's totally possible as long as someone doesn't have their blade coming from the middle opposite side of that safe spot, which means they would have to be dead center. You can still do it, but it's extremely dangerous. If that's the case, you really want to avoid it. But that's not that common. 100 ping. Oh man.
Yeah, okay. If you need to go earlier, just go ahead actually. Yeah, way past time.
Yeah, well, we're way over time. We can just stop now if you like.
If you really need to
Either way, we are waiting for Dylan to reset his
more or
mode.
less our quota, like way beyond the time anyways.
No, if you like. I'm not your dad.
I mean, yeah, it's up to you. Okay, sure.
I tried to make the, or rather, I made the "I'm not your dad" joke in my new static, but like there actually is one person in the group that's young enough for me to feasibly be their dad, and it's like, ooh, like if I had a kid at 18, yeah, it's very awkward. Normally I make that joke to people who are the same age as me. But that group is like all Zoomers. Oh, did you not get your resources back? Oh, I see. Because of the X. Is it really that different?
I didn't know that.
Funnily enough, the series in question has had I think I might have just moved a little bit too late.
Yeah.
Let's just...
Okay.
Funnily enough, I don't actually particularly hate Kingdom Hearts that much, but it is something of a
Mutual.
it's something of a meme about shitting on Kingdom Hearts within my community. So it's like I comically overdo shitting on Kingdom Hearts memes. But it doesn't make sense outside of that context, and it just sounds like I'm being a cunt. Shit, that's the wrong side.
I
I like
Fuck,
instinctively. Yeah, I instinctively think.
Merchant scam, man.
I instinctively think I need to face the safe side out. But no, I have to face the safe side in.
Okay.
Like 8 MS.
Go back to
Next melee. Oh, I can't. I couldn't accommodate for you there, Dylan. I heal myself in res here. Oh, never mind, I'll...
Alright, okay.
GG. I mean, progress is made.
Next week.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so for next week's schedule, Monday's free for everyone, right?
I'm not.
You're not free on Monday?
No. I was told yesterday. Yeah, have for setting.
Oh yeah, you, like just joined it, didn't you? Okay, then I guess